Israeli forces have opened fire on tanks which were moving towards southern Syria, where government forces and local militia have been involved in deadly clashes. Our Middle East correspondent Matthew Doran reports from Jerusalem.
The incident is the latest example of Israel's willingness and indeed its active intention to continue operating within Syria's borders after the toppling of the former dictator Bashar al-Assad and his regime last year and the new government installed by former militant leader Ahmed al-Sharaa. The Israel Defense Forces says it launched strikes against several Syrian military tanks heading towards Sweida in the country's south near the Jordanian border, adding it believed those tanks posed a threat to the state of Israel. Dozens of people have reportedly been killed in the area as fighting erupted between local clans and militia from the Druze community, a religious minority living in the area. And government forces deployed to the region have also been getting involved in the attacks. Israel has previously said it would support the Druze in Syria, particularly as members of the community living in Israel are generally seen as supportive of Israel. The strikes in Syria to Israel's east come as the IDF continues its bombardment of Gaza to the south. Palestinian health authorities say at least 120 people have been killed in the Strip in the last 24 hours and more than 550 have been injured in strikes across the territory. The death toll in Gaza now stands in excess of 58,000 Palestinians. There is still no ceasefire and hostage deal between Israel and Hamas, despite those negotiations continuing and comments from people such as the US President Donald Trump, a deal could be struck in the next short while. The pressure this war is placing on the Palestinian population is clear, but it is also stretching the IDF, and that could spell trouble for the Netanyahu government. Ultra-Orthodox members of the Israeli parliament, the Knesset, are threatening to withdraw their support from the Netanyahu coalition government if a bill which would restore the exemptions for ultra-Orthodox men serving in the Israeli military is not put up for a vote this week. If they do follow through on that threat, it could mean the Netanyahu government is toppled.